The journal on Our World and Beyond looks more at the geography and history, though we have pulled all the life skills as well into both these journals, so that's just integrated. And what the beauty is if you become a member of the free range homeschooling, so not the Homeschool South Africa, but of the free range homeschooling, on the website, as I said, we've got all these links, but with the links also comes at the bottom of each page a connection to the CAPS document. So you would be able to go to anyone at any point and go, this page covers this part of the CAPS document. So we have correlated every single thing that your child is doing with the CAPS document, so we can always go back and say that absolutely everything is covered. I'm not sure if I mentioned this just now, but we've also partnered with an assessor who is more than happy to take these journals in, and she has got access to our website, and she's got access to all those links to the CAPS document, and she will assess your journals as your child's assessment. So then your child doesn't need to go for another assessment. They don't have to sit through a stressful situation. They can simply post the journals off to her, and she will use those and then return them to you afterwards. We do know that this does not cover Afrikaans and maths. I will speak to you about that in another video because that has to do with the Homeschool South Africa offerings that we have. So, but this will cover all your other subjects that you need to cover in order to get your assessment at the end of year 6. As I said, you can start working it on year 4. The beauty of this is if you're doing another curriculum, let's say you're doing sunlight or footprints or something else, you can then skim through this really quickly or do it very lightly over the 3 years, and then you can hand it into the assessor and you could have all the work covered along with obviously what you've done in your other curriculums as well, so your child has had a full education. If, however, you aren't doing another curriculum, this is also set up with all our resources that you could dig so deeply into this that you really could have a full curriculum just from working through these books. These journals do, however, only cover the content of year 6, which is fantastic and amazing if you're using another program as well. If, however, you want to use these over the 3 years, you might want to do some more content as well, because there's obviously loads more history and science and all that than what's just in these journals. So what we will be doing on the Homeschool South Africa website is we will then be putting up, for want of a better word, unit studies on all the different content that is in grade 4 and grade 5 that you could then draw from and use those for all your children. So we might have one on gardening or one on explorers or something like that, that your child could then you could get that and work through that. And that wouldn't be for an assessment. It would just be for you to extend your knowledge.